Okay, should we pop this one up here?
Let's do it, huh?
All right, again, this space in the lower level is kind of a woodworking hobby type of area. And we're done with the ceiling, we're done with our walls. So now it's just a matter of starting to put up our cabinets. Now, the cabinets we're using here, the way you attach them to the wall is with this hanging rail. First order of business, put up this beefy old metal hanging rail. And then once you get a few carcasses put together, I mean, the whole thing goes pretty fast, don't you think, Lenny?
You know, it really helps having men pre-assemble all these, and then once the rail's up, it really does fly.
And the neat thing about this, they're just using a few stock parts to create over 500 different varieties of cabinets. They do some custom stuff. For instance, these two are custom sizes to give us an exact width cabinet for our corner here. But other than that, it's all stock pieces to come up with this plan. We're starting with these uppers right here, then we'll double back and do uppers on top of those, and then we'll start working on our base cabinets. But we'll kind of keep you posted as we go.
Well, the key to installing these is making sure that everything is as organized as possible. As you can see, we have lots of cabinet parts because we have lots of cabinets, so it's especially important. With the hardware, we want to make sure we get all the right hardware on the right pieces. And one thing that makes it really easy is not only do they have instructions, but everything is pre-drilled, pre-cut, pre-routed for you. If you get stuck, you can always call the manufacturer. They can help you out a little bit. Or if you want to just have somebody else do it all together, they can even send out an installation crew.
Now, what's nice about this system is it shares a side in between two cabinets. So rather than building two boxes and then screwing two sides together, use less material. So what we do is we build a complete cabinet like this, and then we just fill in between. So like Lenny's got the top piece right there. I'll help up on top. Pop the piece up here, tighten them down, and you've got yourself the cabinet in between.
Now the doors, drawer fronts, and end panels all have this powder-coated finish, so it's going to resist any mold or mildew or anything you could spill on it. It does come in a dozen colors. This time we're going to go with white.
All right, Dana, ready?
Get that one up there?
Yeah.
Okay, we are setting our second layer of uppers above our first set, and we're installing these basically the same way. We're building a couple of cabinets and then just filling in between. Okay, here's your top piece. All right. Now, one thing we are doing a little different is you notice we don't have our hanging rail in there. What we're going to do is get three of these attached together, and we'll take our hanging rail and we'll just slide it in from behind and hold it up so it's tight against the top of the notch and then screw it to the wall. If we had put the hanging rail up now and then try to land these cabinets so at the bottom of the uppers line up perfectly with the tops of the first layer, there's no way it'll ever work. So our supplier actually recommended this way.
And what a great idea, wasn't it?
It's a good way to handle it, yeah. In fact, I tell you what, let's go ahead and throw that up there, Lenny. All right.
All right.
Now, the base cabinets are much like the uppers that we're working with, except they'll have some heavy-duty drawers in them. These are birch plywood, dovetailed, so they're nice and strong. And not only do they come fully assembled, but the drawer glides also come attached to the drawer, so you just take them apart and then install them right onto the sides using this diagram that they give you here. So this one goes, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5 holes down. So we'll just position that into place and then attach it with some of these cabinet screws, and you're good to go.
Now, it's kind of interesting how they handled this corner cabinet. Now, this is custom just like the cabinet above it. Everything downstream, all stock sizes, stock pieces. But once we get up here, we put in our stock side cabinet pieces. We have our hanging rail. This is a custom 45-degree angle there in the back, and then we have a custom bottom, 2 custom shelves, and then another custom top that will pop on to wrap the whole thing up. So very elegantly simple. All right, that's
good.
Perfect.
I can tighten it up?
Yep, tighten her up.
Once all your drawer glides are in place, you can start putting on your drawers. You can also start putting on your doors at this point as well. Now, these go in fairly simply. They just snap right into place. You just want to make sure that your door is plumb when you do it. Do a few of them, you kind of figure out the trick to it. And you check out how it looks. These come with a couple of screws where you can adjust side to side, up or down, or in and out, so you can get it looking exactly how you want it.
Now, there was one additional custom piece right here to get the exact length from this wall over to here. But I'll tell you, take that piece, these 2 custom pieces, we still got our cabinets turned around in just 4 days. You can't beat that.